Hello, hello, we are live. Welcome to Cooking with Chef Frank. I'm your host. My name is Frank Kramer. I'm the founder of Eat Like a Vegan Chef. And today we're going to cook a Valentine special called Be My Valentine. So relax, have a seat,
Welcome to
and
Cooking with Chef.
enjoy this Valentine's dinner presentation. Okay, let's wait a few more minutes until everyone comes in. If you don't mind introducing yourself, so I know you're there. Thank you. Wow, no, coming in fast. Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful. Hi, Linda. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Viva. Hi, Connie. Wow, coming in fast. Hi, Candy. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. Hi, Candy. Hi, Crystal. Wonderful. Okay, so today I'm going to cook a Valentine special. Um, it is. Hi, Greg. How are you doing? It is going to be something what I have cooked previously before. It is based with beans, based on beans and mushrooms, and it's almost like the bean loaf what I have cooked for the holidays. Slightly different, but similar. Um, Obviously, it has all the components you need in a whole food plant-based meal. It has the green leafy vegetables, it has the legumes, it has some non-starchy vegetables, and it's dressed up in a nice pink sauce. Um, and of course, it's going to be heart-shaped. So wonderful. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. Hi, Becky. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Delphine. Okay, great. Excellent. Um, good. Before I start, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows that we have our boot camp coming up. And this boot camp is all about um, cooking basics. So if you have not signed up for the boot camp, you can do this. The link is on the website.
I got it.
If you, Stacy, would you post the link if you don't
I'm
mind?
grabbing it. Yep,
Wonderful.
I got it.
Okay, so the boot camp is all about the basics. Um, so you will learn how to use your tools, how to cut, basic knife cuts. I'm going to explain what kind of tools you need in the kitchen. I'm going to explain to you all the other tools you need, to be really well versed in the kitchen. Um, I'm going to explain what SOAPA is, and we'll go over plant-based nutrition, micronutrients, protein, fats, carbs, vitamins. Um, I'm going to explain how to read labels because labels these days have a lot of information and some of them don't. So you have to read between the lines. There's a lot to know about that. I'm going to explain to you how to store herbs and vegetables. Um, I'm going to go over cooking methods. Going to go over dry sauteing, how to saute without oil, steaming, roasting, baking. Um, I'm going to go in detail over batch cooking and why batch cooking is so important. Um, we'll go over instant pot cooking techniques, pressure cooking, slow cooking, steaming, air frying, and all these different techniques. Then we go over flavoring and seasoning basics, salt-free cookings, the four pillars of taste. Um, then we'll go over herbs and spices, how to use them, when to use them. Then we'll go over plant-based basics, meaning stocks, sauces, soups, dressings, condiments, plant-based proteins, what to eat, when to eat, how to eat them. Um, I mean, not how to eat them, but what's important about those and which proteins to avoid. So we go over plant-based carbs and plant-based fats. So it's really a lot of information what I'm giving away in this boot camp. Even better, even better. Right now, as we speak, I have sent out an email to all members that did you receive it already, Stacy?
I was just going to say we need to do a drum roll.
Oh, okay, good. You're right.
Let's see.
Okay, anyone who's a member who's
It's already out.
Pardon me?
It's out. We got it.
Yes. I have sent out an email, and at this moment, you would have gotten it. It's to all the members who sign up for the boot camp. I have something really special for you. By the end of the week of the boot camp, we are going to have a virtual mocktail and 5-star dining party. So it's going to be, that's a treat for you guys because you have been so loyal to me and you sign up for the boot camp. I want to treat you with this virtual mocktail party, which is really, I'm going to show and tell how to create a 5-star menu. And I think this is really a great experience for you guys. This is on Zoom, so we're going to have a get together, a gathering
party.
And it's not stiff. It's not, we all be together and having fun. Okay. So this is for you, the members, as a thank you for signing up for the boot camp. Okay. Wonderful. So check your email and check it out. Anyone who is not a member, you are also in for a treat because anyone who's not a member, you get 14 days of free access to my membership. 14 days free access. And you can do whatever you want to do. You can join our weekly meal plans. And if you like it, you can join the membership. And guess what? I give you 50% off the annual. So you really are in a treat. Yeah, for a treat, meaning right after the 2 weeks, we start our 14-day challenge. If you want to join the challenge while you're in the membership, you have access to all the information, which is, to me, is priceless. You have access to all the recipes, the transition planner, the live streams. There's so much information in there. You cannot possibly go through it in a month. It's way too much in there. So that's why I give you 2 weeks to look at it and then, make up your mind. Yes, Jacqueline, thank you so much. Jackie, I really appreciate it. Jackie brought her sister in. Thank you. So I really, really appreciate this by, sharing the bootcamp info with your friends and family members. Thank you so much. I promise you will get much more than you paid out of it. Much more. And again, we will have this members get together at the end of the week, which is an additional treat for you, just for being part of this. Thank you so much again. Okay. Yes, the 14-day challenge starts March 8th. And, I will create the sign-up page. I'm in the process of creating it, and it's going to be probably published within the next few days. So it's going to be do I see anything there, Stacy?
Don't worry. I got you.
You got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't worry.
Good.
Keep going.
Okay, great. Okay, let's start cooking. And again, we're going to start with the the Valentine special, which I have only one main course today. I'm going to start with I don't know if you guys have the recipe in front of you. Members, you have access to the recipes. If not, I will explain what it is. Thank you. Thank you. You're so fast.
I'm quick today.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Good. We're going to start with the bean loaf. We're going to saute our onions and garlic first. Okay.
Chef?
Yeah.
This 14-day challenge, members are already in? Am I quoting that
Yes,
correctly?
absolutely. Members don't have to sign up. Okay. Members do not have to sign up. I will give you access to it.
Thank you.
Just like the last challenge. Anyone who is a member, I will grant you access. It's just a click of a button, so you don't have to sign up for it. It's only for non-members. They sign up. The challenge is free, but here's another one. I have a special for the 14-day challenge. The challenge itself is free, but you could sign up for the VIP special, meaning that you have 2 coaching sessions during those 2 weeks. These are group coaching on Zoom, so they're interactive. They're $14.97, and I also donate $5 to a charity. So it's a win-win situation. Okay, so that's for non-members who want to join. With the VIP special, they get 2 extra coaching sessions. Obviously, if members want to join, they can do that too, but this is mainly for non-members. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. Okay, great. Good. We're going to start with sauteing the onions. So I have about a half an onion here, not even, and 2 garlic cloves. And as usual, I have my filtered water here. And I saute the onions and garlic on high heat. The 14-day challenge is free, but with the VIP special, it's $14.97.
Sorry.
What happened there?
My husband and son are on the phone with someone in Argentina, and they're very loud.
No, I thought it was.
No, that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
It echoes.
Okay, happens. They're excited. They should be loud. It's Argentina. Come on.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, good. We saute our onions and garlic. And then we're going to add our mushrooms to it. This is about half a cup of mushrooms, a little bit more. Remember, I'm not doing the exact recipe because I just cook for one person now. Yes, the 1497 is a VIP special. Is only, for members to get the coaching. I see it here in the comments. It's but don't forget the challenge is free. So it's just for the VIP special 1497. Okay, we're going to saute our mushrooms until they caramelize slightly. And in the meanwhile, I have cooked my purple potatoes, which I'm going to mash in a few minutes. Thank you, Angela. Looks and smells good. That's interesting. Are you here? It smells? That's great.
You didn't know.
Yeah. Cool.
Did you bake the potatoes?
Pardon me?
Did you bake the potatoes?
No, I actually boiled them, steamed them, I'm sorry.
And Linda wants to know if that's a new pan.
I didn't hear.
If that's a new pan that you're using.
No, that's an older pan. I have been using it previously, but I had the other pan in use, so that's why I didn't use it. Okay. And caramelize a little bit more, and then I'm going to add my beans. Minus 20 degrees. Do I read this right?
20 pounds.
Oh, pound.
That's
Ooh,
pounds.
nice. Nice, Sharon.
That's awesome.
We have to create the 10, 20, 30, and 40 pound club.
Okay. I love that.
I think that's going to be very motivating. Okay. Unfortunately, my stove is very lame. It's not very powerful. It takes forever to cook. A gas stove is so much more powerful. What can you do? Let it caramelize just a little bit more, and then we'll add the beans. Okay, now we add the beans. Yes, pinto beans. You know what? I think I forgot to add my
Jeff, are you using carrots and celery?
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't even put it in
It's
my
not
menu.
in the ingredient list.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my fault.
Well, I have it in the description here, but I don't have it
Yeah,
here.
it's not. Yeah, it's not up above.
I apologize for that. So I'm going to add those. You know what? I have it cut, but I didn't put it in. Let's put it in. So they should have gone in a little bit earlier, but it's okay.
Thanks, Candy.
Like a little bit of water. Make sure nothing burns. But remember, the residue on the bottom of the pan, that's always flavor. As long as it doesn't get black, it's flavor. It's a caramelization process of the onions and all the vegetables. So we always want to make sure that, something sticks to the pan, it caramelizes, and then we deglaze it with water. So that's why we collecting those flavors into our dish. Very, very important. This is how we create flavor. That's why I don't use broth. I use water. Mhm. And then now we can add our cumin and smoked pepper. There was about a teaspoon of paprika, and this is about a teaspoon of cumin. The recipe calls for 2 tablespoons, but I'm not using all the beans.
Teaspoon.
I use about half the beans and half the mushrooms. So now the flavor is coming up. Beautiful. I smell the cumin. Nice. So if you would like to add a little sea salt, you can do that now. And then in a minute, I'm going to add my spinach. So a little bit of water. So I'm going to turn on my oven, 350 degrees. If you like a little kick, you can add some crushed pepper flakes to it. Black pepper. Keep in mind, it's still going to cook in the oven. Oops. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take 3/4 of this mixture and put it in my blender. I'm using a Nutribullet. You could use your Vitamix or any other blender you have. reason why I do this. I want to create some texture in my loaf. See, I'm using about 3/4. And I just give it a 2 or 3 spins, and that's it. And now we can transfer everything into a bowl.
Chef, we have a question.
Yeah.
How do you know that it's okay to put hot food into your blender?
That's a good question. I mean, I use my bullet, and it seems my NutriBullet is heat resistant. You really don't know, really, until you try it. That's why I'm always saying, if you cook on your own, let it cool out a little bit and then put it in the blender, because you never really know. I mean, in a professional kitchen, we work with hot stuff all the time, and that's what we do. But these blenders are usually heat resistant. So I never had an issue with NutriBullet. I have put hot stuff in there, and I never had an issue.
Same with the Vitamix.
Pardon me?
Also with the Vitamix, I've never had an issue.
Yeah, no, Vitamix are professional. You don't have to worry about that.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, it depends. If you have the big one with the big cup, I have never had an issue with this.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to add my flax meal to it. And again, because we are cooking with liquid, the liquid amount is always different. So you need to figure out, once we have enough flax meal in here, which makes it sticky. You know, you want to be able to make almost like a meatball out of it. Sometimes it's perfectly okay only to use flax meal, and you don't have to use the oat flour. But if you cook with too much liquid, then you obviously need to add the oatmeal, the oat flour. See, it's thickening, and I'm going to have enough with just the flax meal. I really don't like to cook with too much flour. Perfect. See? Excellent. It's thickening. And then we're going to taste it. We want to make sure it's exactly, to your liking. So I'm going to add just a little bit of salted, a little Tabasco. Tastes good. Mm-hmm. Remember, this is your vegetable loaf, and that is going to served with, a cream sauce, aka, white beans.
Can we substitute gluten-free flour?
Say again?
Gluten-free flour.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
And oat flour also, obviously, yes.
Say again?
Oat flour also.
Oh, yeah. But if you have organic oats, that is usually gluten-free. Just make sure it reads the label gluten-free. So you want to make sure that you're not really able to make a ball yet, but I think it's good. I don't want it too tight. But on the other hand, I don't want my shape to fall apart later. So it's if you want to be on the safe side, add a little bit more. Like I'm gonna add just a little bit more. So I added a total of maybe 2.5 tablespoons of flax meal. And that's good enough. Yeah. Flax meal is healthy, so I don't have to worry about it. It's not processed food. It's not flour. Perfect. Okay, good. So now I'm gonna get my baking pan. If I get my heart, can you see? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, with the heart, if you want to bake it, you need to grease it. You really have to grease it. This case, I'm probably gonna. I don't really like to use fat, but this is just a little spray. I'm gonna fill my heart. And I'm not going to fill it all the way up because this is a pretty steep heart. But I want to make sure that every corner is filled. So I'm going to press it down. Okay. I could, you see that? And let me make another one. Make sure you tap it down so you squeeze it down so there's no air pockets in there. Because you want to make sure that you have a nice heart-shaped vegetable loaf.
Chef, we have a quick question.
Yes.
How about using psyllium husk powder instead of flax meal?
What kind of one?
Psyllium husk powder? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you probably, yes, absolutely. You can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's the fiber, and fiber is going to thicken any kind of liquid. That's fine. It's actually a good idea.
I also have another question, but it's going to take a little talking, I think.
Yeah.
So dried chickpeas, can you just ground them into flour, or do they need to be cooked, dried, and then ground?
You know what? You got me there.
That's Sharon, not me.
That's a very, very good question. As far as I really don't know. I have to research it. I really don't know. I don't know. That is, I will look into it. Good question. That's something for me to learn. I apologize for that. Yes, you did, Sharon. You got me there. Maybe you know the answer. You
She's the
know.
one that asked.
Oh, she's the one who asked?
Yeah.
Oh, you got me there. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, I'm not a book. I'm just trying. Okay, cool. Good. Okay. So now we're gonna lift it up. Okay. Maybe have enough to fill another one. Clean it. So remember, if you bake with the shape, you need to spray it with some kind of oil spray. If you don't bake with this, that's fine. You just have to wet it. Can you see? Yeah. Remember, I'm not going to fill up the heart all the way because you will see why in a minute. As soon as we're done baking it. Okay. Good. So, nice. Okay, this goes in the oven. 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we need our Nutri bullet one more time. Okay, just clean my Nutri bullet. Clean up a little bit here. Look at this mess here. It's crazy. Oops. Okay. Remember, it's always important to have a clean board. You don't cut yourself. Okay, good. So now we're going to do the sauce. My potatoes are right here waiting for me. Beautiful. Excellent. Now we're gonna start our tomato sauce. Yes. Any questions, Stacy, so far?
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay.
We figured out the chickpeas though. You can do it.
You can?
Yeah, we all looked, a bunch of us were looking online.
Okay, cool. So you can just
You grind them, and the one I was reading said to grind them and sift them, and to get out any little bits. And you might even want to use a coffee grinder for the last little bits.
okay. Yeah. You see, but I'm so curious about it because let me switch my camera. Is because you have to cook beans for at least 10 minutes. So I know then when you use, let's say, chickpea flour to do pancakes or something, that needs to be cooked for at least about 10 minutes because the lectins in there are toxic. Toxic in a way, if you eat beans raw, you want to get sick, real sick. So that's why I was a little concerned about it. But I guess with flour is, if you cook it for 5 to 10 minutes, that's fine.
And then Zed posted about the psyllium husk.
Yeah, that's great. You can do that. Cool. Okay, so we're going to start with our sauce. Saute onions and garlic again, as usual. Switch my camera. Okay. Okay. As usual, we cook with dry saute, no oil. I see we have quite a few people have joined us now. That's nice. Thank you so much for joining me today. What do you mean raw hummus for Super Bowl? What is that? Raw hummus? What do you mean by that? Greg?
Hmm.
Okay, I'm going to add a little water to it. Anyone who watching me on YouTube, if you don't mind, clicking the thumb the thumb up button. If you don't mind, if you like it, that helps me grow my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, we saute our onions and garlic, and we are now doing our, tomato cream sauce, so to speak. And I have fresh thyme, which I'm only gonna scrape off the leaves. Whew, smells beautiful. This thyme, unbelievable. I'm gonna put in the thyme just before I put in the tomatoes. A little bit of water. And I'll put in about two sprigs of thyme. If you could smell the thyme, oh my goodness, it smells so delicious. See, right now I'm gonna use thyme. I could have used basil, but I'm using thyme, which is more from the French. From the Provence. So now I'm gonna add my fire roasted crushed tomatoes. I think it's about half cup. beautiful. My hearts still look good. You want to turn on the heat so that my sauce can simmer. Definitely a little bit too high. I'm going to add some white beans to it. And the white beans only are there to give it a little creamy consistency, because I'm going to blend the sauce. I want to achieve more like a pinkish sauce, like a la vodka. Again, I'm not using the entire recipe, so you have the recipe in the library, but for the ones who are listening now, the recipe for the sauce called for 1 onion, 2 garlic cloves, 1 cup of fire roasted tomatoes, half a cup of white beans, 2 sprigs of thyme, and maybe a little bit of broth water. Still too high. Now is the time to add a little bit of salt. And that's it. I don't want to add too much. I want to keep it basic. The more basic it is, the more beautiful flavors I have. Good. You want to cook your sauce for at least 15 minutes. That's why we have to add a little bit liquid to it. So we get out the best flavor. Okay. So in the meanwhile, we're going to peel our purple potatoes. Okay, you can see this. Beautiful. And I steamed them with the skin on. See, they're still nice and beautiful. Are we going to use a potato masher? Just mash up the purple potatoes.
Chef, if we can't find purple potatoes, does it matter which ones?
No, I just used them for color.
Yep.
You can use sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, it doesn't really matter.
Crystal, those are purple sweet potatoes.
Say again?
Crystal was just asking what potato that is.
That's a purple stroke. They're usually readily available in the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to mash them up too much. I'm not going to add anything to it because usually they taste just like that. I don't like to add anything to it. They have a beautiful flavor. Okay, this is done. Okay, now I'm going to put a pot with water. And cook my carrots. So I have carrots as a vegetable side dish, but you can use anything you like. I just chose carrots randomly. Doesn't really matter what you use. You could use turnips. You could use any type of vegetable. But you will see why I chose carrots. Okay. So I have this carrot here, where I'm gonna turn the carrots now. And that's where the part is in the recipe which I didn't reveal. Right, Stacy? You were
Yeah.
asking me.
I asked about the video. Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut my.
You know you're not on camera, right?
Yeah, I know, that's terrible. Okay. So I cut my carrots about this size. I don't like this camera. Let me switch the camera. Maybe that's better. Okay, so I cut small pieces like this, and then I'm gonna turn them. Turning means it's a special term in in the chef's world, where I shape my vegetables, my carrots. So you have to be very careful. So when you do this on your own, be mindful. That is not something what you usually do. I only do this, once in a while, but you have to be very careful when you use your knife so you don't cut yourself. And you shape your carrots so they become pretty. I gotta get a little bowl here so I can show you. Okay. So you just shape it like. Oops. Sorry. I have to pay attention to my. Okay. So we want to shape them in an oval shape, so to speak. We just want to make them Beautiful. It's really completely unnecessary when it comes to our regular dinners. You don't need to do that. This is only for special occasions, but otherwise you would tell me he's crazy. He's gone nuts. So, but this is only for special occasions. So just to give you an example, when you go to a five-star restaurant and you order whatever you order, and you get those nicely shaped vegetables, imagine they make 1,000 of those. How much work this is. That's why you pay so much money when you go to a five-star restaurant, because everything is is prepared by hand and taken care of. So you see, the carrot looks completely different now. Looks almost similar to the ones you buy in a store, which are machine peeled, but you can tell this is not machine peeled. You can tell someone did this. Now we're gonna do the same with this one here. And with the leftover here, with the peelings, you use them for your vegetable stock. So they're not going to go in the garbage. You use them, if you make a soup, you can use them for that. Okay, my hearts are ready. See? And they have maintained their shape. Good.
Are the carrots pre-cooked?
No, they gotta cook now. But I'm just gonna give them a little. While I'm gonna dress up my dish, they're gonna be finished. Okay, good. Put in the water here. Now I'm gonna blend my tomato sauce. And you have to be careful, again, it's hot. Pressure builds up, so you have to be. See, you have to be very careful when you open it up. More pressure in here. Okay. See, the color is almost like lavanda. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start plating my dish. Switch my camera. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my heart, not my heart, but my heart mold on the plate with potatoes. Making sure the edges are wet. Remember, the more you mash your potatoes, the grayer they become. So you want to make sure that you don't mash them too much, you don't cook them too much. Okay. While the heart is on, I'm going to add my tomato sauce to it. My sauce is a little bit too thick. A little water to it. Too thick. Oops. Sauce should be a little bit more liquid, but it's okay. I'm going to show you how to spread the sauce in a minute. Okay. I'm holding holding the plate like this, and I'm hitting the plate on my hand. Okay. Okay. So now the sauce spreads all over. Okay. Now I'm going to lift up my heart.
Yay!
Now I'm going to use one of my hearts I just baked. See which one is the more beautiful side. Yes, this one. We're right on top. Okay. So now we're gonna take our carrots. So now you know why I use these type of carrots. So now a very perfect method to dress them up now would be fried leek. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. That's it. That's basically it.
So pretty.
Hmm?
You're too high.
Say again?
You were a little too high when you picked it up.
Oh, okay. Let me switch the camera. Okay. I mean, really simple, plant-based. So, and of course healthy, whole food, plant-based. This is
Susan's asking how you cut the greens.
very thin with my knife, very thin. And I would recommend either blanching them for a minute and then put them on. It just fits better. So I use bleak, cut it very thin, and it's okay if you just dip it in water for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then use them as a decoration. When they are slightly cooked, they taste better with the hard. You can use it this way, but I prefer to cook them slightly. But because of time purposes, I just slice it and put it on top. Okay. Have the chef cook with heart. Nice. What? Oh, thank you. No, it's not a masterpiece. No. It's just very simple, very simple.
Do you blanch them before you chop them or after?
The leek?
The leek.
No. You chop them when they're raw, and then you just put them. You can put them in the same water where the carrots were cooking in, and then just give it a little blanch. That's it.
Delphina's asked the other mixture in the heart shape. One was purple potatoes, and the other is the bean mixture.
That's correct. Yes. You see, we had our mashed potatoes, right? And I didn't put anything in here. It's simply only purple potatoes. And this is the hard mixture. And I turned them over.
There's nothing else under the potatoes, Delphine. She's asking. I think she thought there was a third layer. I think that's.
Oh no, but if you want, you can put a third layer on it. Yeah, good. Yeah, no, it's only two. I just added the leek on top, so which makes it a little, gives a little color. I'm gonna post it on. I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna post it.
We need it on the library, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the sauce is a little tricky because you don't want to mess up the dish later on. Usually in a restaurant, I would put the sauce first and then everything else. But in this case, I put in the heart first because I had the mold around it, so it was easier for me. Okay, so that's the Valentine's
And on
special.
top of the leeks was parsley, right?
Yes, just a little flat leaf parsley.
I love that I know.
Huh?
I love that I knew the right answer.
Excellent, excellent. You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah. So that's it.
It's a tomato and bean sauce, Janice.
Yes. You see, did you realize the white beans actually changed the color of the tomato sauce? It made it a little whitish. That was intended. First of all, I wanted to make the tomato sauce a little bit more creamier, give it almost like a French touch, or French or Italian touch. But it makes it more semi-liquid, so I had to add a little bit of water to it to make it thinner. But the red color would have not fit with the purple potatoes, so that's something you have to look out for. The purple potatoes, they crash with the red of the tomato. That's why I added the white beans to it.
Yes. I'll let you answer, Chuck.
What?
I'll let you answer, Chuck. He wants to know if that's for your wife.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah, cannellinis.
Yes, I use cannellini. Yeah. No, but you see, I have two more hearts, so I'm actually, I leave it up to her if she wants to eat it tonight, or I'm gonna reheat it on Sunday. We'll see. But I think it would be.
Debbie's asking you to pick up the plate one more time.
Yes, sure.
Again. That's correct, Jackie. So pretty. You know what? Don't move, Chef. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move.
Right there. Don't move.
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You took a picture?
I took a picture.
Nice. Cool. Can we make the heart shape maybe this way? Can you see the heart shape?
No, you can't. You'd have to turn it too much.
Yeah,
all right.
no.
You'll take your picture. I'll get your picture.
Okay.
Don't
Cool.
worry.
Good. Nice. That's a good idea. Nice. Okay. Any other questions? What do you think of avocado? Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could use avocado. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. As a third layer, or you could hold it under the camera. You want to put the other camera?
If it was for me, I don't need that. I don't know if she just wants to see it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm changing.
Janice is saying avocado on top.
Okay. Yeah, you could do it.
So pretty.
So this is really the ingredients are very, very simple, and you can make something. It's really up to your imagination what you do out of it. So it's really nothing too complicated. You just have to use your imagination. Yes, it is parsley. It's flat leaf parsley and leek. Yeah. Good. Nice. So that was my little treat for you guys. I hope you liked it. And let me know if you have any other questions. Again, the ones on YouTube, please leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. Share it if you like. Leave a message underneath. And really appreciate it. Okay, so I guess everyone got their email now? All the members?
Fine.
Yeah, no? Okay, cool. Good. Then I wish all of you happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy. Be happy. Be safe. Think plant-based.
Remember, there's no batch cooking on Sunday.
No batch cooking on Sunday. No. That's why I did it today. And I think next week, I'm still in the process of creating next week's dishes, so forgive me there. It's this week and next week is going to be a extremely busy week for me because of the boot camp.
Yep.
So I want to keep it as simple as possible for next week because I don't have a batch cooking. I'm going to use dishes you are familiar with, but then I promise once the challenge comes around, we're going to have some nice dishes coming up. Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. Okay, good. I'll see you guys when? Next week, hopefully for the boot camp. And I know a lot of you have signed up already. I thank you so much for signing up. Really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And again, for all the members who sign up, I have something really nice in store for you guys. By the end of the week, it's going to be the virtual mocktail and 5-star dinner party. I'm going to cook a 5-star dinner for you.
Just to see, though. Just to see.
Yes, sorry guys. Yeah, just to see. It's just a virtual. I wish you could taste it, but hey, one day COVID is going to be gone, and then we will have meetups. So I cannot wait for this.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm planning to have meetups, west and east, and somewhere in the middle maybe, so we can meet and have some fun after COVID. Okay, great. Happy Valentine's, everyone. Take care.
Patricia, March 8th. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can speak faster than I can type right now.
Good. Yeah. So the next challenge.
It's a watch, Candy.
It's what?
She's asking if we're cooking along for the 5-star or just watching. I'm telling her.
No, it's just watch. Yeah, it's just watch.
Candy, you were there.
Yeah.
All the details for mocktails and dinner will be sent in an email prior to those that will be invited, that join boot camp. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in slow-mo.
So we're gonna create a mocktail which we all have together, but then I'm gonna cook for you. Okay. So you have fun making your mocktail while I am actually cooking the 5-star dinner for you. And
or make a mocktail and bring it to the computer if you have to.
Yes. That's right. And then I'm just going to prepare you, a 5-star dinner so you have an idea what goes into it. And
we'll have some fun too watching.
That's right.
Chef doesn't know that yet. I got things up my sleeves.
What?
I plans up my sleeve.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, great. Excellent.
Yes, Greg. Some people are in Florida for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. What time should I be there? What is this?
The mocktails.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
the details will be sent in an email.
Yeah, we'll send out the information. Yeah. Great. Excellent. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.